What's good, idiots? Whoever listens to our podcast, what's fucking good? What's fucking good? It's time to break the seal a little bit.
Good lord.
What?
You're funny.
I want to be like Coach JB. All right, that's a guy. I look up to that guy. All right, I don't know if you listen to his podcast or not, but maybe you should start. Okay, he ain't scared to say nothing, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna start being that way. And I'm gonna start this podcast off right. Podcast off right.
Podcast off right.
Fuck Dallas. And I wanted to start that out right the fuck away, man. Right the fuck away. You wanna know why I want to start that out with a fuck Dallas already? Because we're gonna talk about it later, but we got the Packers and the Cowboys going head to head this week. Fuck Dallas. Let's go, Micah Parsons. I hope the fuck he kills that fucking Dak Prescott. Hope the fuck he murders that motherfucker, man. I'm fucking ready for this week. And the reason why I want to be ready for that is listen to this. Listen to this. This is why I gotta say something. I know we're starting off real hot and heavy already. But listen, man. When Emmitt Smith left Dallas, okay? When he left Dallas and went to another team, and the next year they faced each other, he got this warm welcome from fucking Dallas. He got this arms wide open bullshit. Where the fuck's Mike at? Why ain't he getting one? He's your number one defensive star. Look at your defense now, motherfucker. Look at your fucking defense now. They fucking suck. Okay, I'm just saying. All right, I just wanted to get that out the way because if I had to just get that out there, that was bugging me all motherfucking day today. Why the hell ain't he getting a nice welcome like Emmitt Smith did? Fuck Dallas. All right. Go ahead, Alex, your intro.
Okay, cool. So
welcome, Twitch, YouTube, and Spotify listeners. Welcome. Sorry, now you can go.
So don't forget TikTok because I finally figured out how to go live on TikTok. So hopefully they can all hear me.
Oh, whoops! You're about to get banned on TikTok.
Oh well, whatever. So especially because now I have TikTok going. For anyone that's new, either listening to this, watching this, blah 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 blah. So this is the Overtime Podcast. We used to do it used to be sports. It used to be sports in general, and then WWE when we focused on NFL. But we've now since done. It's just NFL now. We might go back to a WWE segment, but I think right now we're okay with NFL. I have enough stuff now. But anyways, basically the motto of the podcast is there's an idiot that knows nothing about football talking to an idiot that knows a lot about football. So take your guess of who's who.
Got a pretty good guess there.
I'll give you 3 guesses and you probably only need 1. So anyways, we start the podcast off with we talk about last week's games. I have a couple dumb questions that I asked Chris. Well, I don't really ask him. I just say, hey, did this happen this week? And then we have some games. I actually have 2 more. They're not really games. One of them's a game, and one of them's actually just Chris being Chris, I guess. It's not really a game. But there's 2. There's 2 games. Yeah, 2 games and 2 segments where I just kind of let Chris go off the rails. So he doesn't know about the 2 new ones though. And then of course we do the next week we pick our picks for the next week. I keep track of them. I have a weekly record and a season record so far. Yeah. So that's what we do every week.
What are you doing over there, bro? just lay down, dog.
It almost looks like there's a ghost in your room. The
I
chair's
don't know
just.
what the hell's happening. We need to try and make a bed on that
I think he is.
plastic thing. All right.
All right. All right. So Oh, and before I forget, Chris also does do some NFL trading card pack openings on stream as well, and I believe it's a YouTube exclusive. Are we still doing the FanDuel as a YouTube exclusive?
yeah, that'll be YouTube only, probably.
So Chris does a yeah. Chris does a exclusive for YouTube where he gets on FanDuel and he does his picks and he puts money. He does a sports bet every week, and I think it's you only do your picks for the week, correct?
Yeah, if I have a little extra, damn, you're laggy as fuck.
Uh-oh.
If I have a little extra, I'll probably do like maybe a touchdown parlay or some shit. But today, this week, I'm not doing that. I'll wait till we get a little closer and I'll make another bet.
Okay, so yeah, so I guess welcome in everybody, and I guess we'll get started. Because this last week, man, it was a good week for me. It was not. It was not a good. It wasn't a good week for anybody else. So let me get last week's stuff up. And when we do this segment, Chris, this is a chance for Chris to kind of talk about that specific game if he wants to. Sometimes he doesn't have anything to say about that specific game. So,
yeah, sometimes there's just shitty teams and they're just shit.
Or nothing exciting happened or whatever. So,
a lot of crazy shit that happened this week.
Yeah, I agree. So the first game, of course, was Thursday Night Football. The Bills winning over the Dolphins. I think Ray Charles would have seen that coming.
Not the score though.
I need another.
That was crazy. I didn't think the Bills were gonna not do so hot.
Yeah, I know. I see that it was kind of close.
They still look good. Don't get me wrong, but
yeah.
Anyways,
we all had the Bills picked for that one. Shocker.
Yeah, that's a real shocker.
Next game that I have is the Vikings winning over the Bengals, and they destroyed the Bengals.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the Bengals need to do. They need to do something. That was just not... That was not good.
We all had the Vikings winning that one, by the way.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Like I said, Jake Browning not looking too hot. He threw for 2 interceptions. Not a good look. He did have 1 touchdown, but Carson Wentz looked pretty good for being the backup. Jordan Mason looked pretty good for running the ball, 116 yards, 16 carries. Anytime you're averaging 7 fucking yards a carry, well, let's just say that's looking pretty good. Looking really good.
Yeah. Next game I have is the Jags beating the Texans.
Which doesn't really shock me any, but Jesus, what the fuck are the Houston Texans doing, dude?
Yeah, well, unfortunately, we all had the Texans winning. Next game I have, which should come as no shock to anybody, the Colts winning over the Titans.
Colts over the Titans. Yep.
And I do believe... Oh, Trevor was our lone wolf on that one. He had the Titans winning.
He lost that one.
And he did.
Still doing better than me.
Next game I have is the Commanders winning over the Raiders.
I had the Raiders because
You
I
did.
just didn't know. I didn't know how Marcus Mariota was gonna fan out with the whole. I don't know. I was just taking a wild. Sometimes you gotta pick that wild one in there.
I
So
would
you
just
catch up with the pack, but
I would just like to point one thing out, and Chris is gonna be real pissed off when I say this. The only person whose Lone Wolves won this week was mine.
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. This is only week 3. I got so many more weeks to catch everybody.
You do.
I ain't even worried about it.
What do you say? It doesn't start till week 5.
Football don't start till week 5.
Okay. So, yeah, Chris was the only one that had the Raiders winning, so all of the rest of us won. Next game was the Eagles winning over the Rams.
That was a fucking game, dude. Score doesn't show what it really was.
Me and Trevor were the only two that had the Eagles winning that one. And I think the only reason I picked that was because it was Eagles home turf. Like, I really don't think there's any other reason I picked them.
Yeah, but you were one blocked field goal away.
I know. I know, I see that. That could have ended real bad for me.
Any given Sunday, that is why you play the game.
40
Nothing is guaranteed.
49ers. Just saying. The next game that sort of shocked the hell out of me was the Panthers winning 30-0.
I don't even want to talk about that.
I don't think any of us had the Panthers winning. No, none of us did.
Yeah, you probably heard that in the next room, didn't you?
I mean, I heard it. I don't know if they heard it. At least not through.
Yeah.
Anything to say about that one, babe? Since the Falcons were your
Nope, they suck. You can't lose. You can't lose to your division and not score at least one.
that yeah, that was bad. That was real bad. Next game I have is the Steelers beating the Patriots, which I think, yeah, we all had the Steelers winning, so.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just saying.
That was a given.
Just saying. And Chris might have a different opinion than I do, and I'm gonna grit my teeth saying this, but Aaron Rodgers is not doing too bad on the Steelers.
Well,
I'm not gonna say I'm impressed, but I think he's doing better on the Steelers than.
I think Steelers defense is what's keeping them.
Well, that definitely is a difference maker. I definitely agree. Anything else to say about that game?
No, football don't start till week fucking 5, so we'll see.
Okay.
He's doing all right now.
Next game I have is the Browns beating the Packers, which I don't know why that shocked me so much, but it did.
I don't even know where to begin with that one. I don't know what the Packers were thinking. Honestly, you shouldn't have said that you were going to get your running back a touchdown for Josh Jacobs.
Well, we all had the Packers winning because I don't think any of us thought the Browns were going to pull that out. So,
hey man, I said it in the beginning of the year. Said the Browns, it might be a surprising team. I didn't say it during the podcast. I did not, because I just talked before the podcast even started. I mentioned to my dad. I said, hey, Joe Flacco might be old, but he was already on the Browns before, so he knows how that offense ran. He knows what's to expect. So And they might be one of them teams that surprise us this year. And so far, I don't think they're doing horrible. I don't think they're going to win a division. Don't get me wrong, but they're
Well,
not looking very brownie.
not looking very brownie. That's funny. Um, Next game I have is the Buccaneers beating the Jets, not by much.
What a game! That's what I said. There were so many crazy games this week. That one could have went to Jets easy.
I see that, and I honestly I picked the Buccaneers. I thought that we did. I thought there was going to be more of a point deficit. Like I thought it wasn't going to be that close, but holy shit.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be 27-29.
No, oh my god. Next game I have is the Chargers beating the Broncos. Again,
That
not
was a
by a
good
whole
game.
lot.
The division rival, though. I mean, you
Yeah.
gotta think.
Chargers. Of course, we all had the Chargers winning that. Next game was another game that Chris had the Saints as his lone wolf, and they got almost destroyed.
I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to think about that game.
Yeah, Chris was the only one that had the Saints winning that one, and yeah. And that is not what happened.
That game started and ended as soon as it started.
Yeah.
It was crazy how fast they scored. I was like, okay.
Chris is like, I'm regretting all my life decisions here. The next game. Man, for someone who likes to say fuck Dallas a lot, you picked Dallas this week, buddy, and it bit you in the ass.
Yeah, well, I'll still say fuck Dallas. And just because my pick was wrong doesn't make me unhappy. They got fucking steamrolled.
Yeah, and I was the only one that had the Bears winning, so...
And why did you even pick the Bears?
Because, fuck Dallas. Honestly, when I picked the Bears, the first thing I thought was, oh, I don't know, maybe I should pick Dallas. And I said, nope, I already wrote the Bears down. I'm going with the Bears.
See, well, here's the problem, okay? Last year I did that. Last year I never picked Dallas. But this year I was just trying to be, I'm trying to be more statistical and less biased.
And then here I am. Fuck Dallas.
And the game they should have at least been close to winning.
Agreed. Oh, that's funny.
It wasn't even remotely close.
Yeah, I know. I think that's what made it funnier for me is it wasn't even close. Okay, moving on. Because I know Chris is going to have something to say about this game. The 49ers somehow, 1-point deficit against the Cardinals.
Game winning field goal, baby.
Did you see? So speaking of that game, not to go completely off topic, did you see Jake Moody saying, "Oh, I could have done that"? When? When?
You had plenty of fucking chances, Jake Moody. You fucking blew it. You fucking blew it.
Oh, shit.
You couldn't even kick an extra point.
I shouldn't laugh that hard, but it is funny.
Napkins ran out, so I just figured I'd use this for something fun.
The next game, which I'm sure Stevie Wonder would have seen coming, is the Chiefs beating the Giants.
Yeah, but that was,
I saw they took Russell Wilson out. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, they're going to be starting him, too. Next week.
Who, Russell?
We'll get to that. No.
Oh, okay. And then the last... Oh, okay. Do you have any other comments about that game? That game I don't feel like was really that.
For as good as Kansas City is, I think that score doesn't show how good they are.
Agreed. I would definitely agree with that.
But you guys heard it here first. You heard it here on the Overtime Podcast. I said it earlier. I said, do not doubt that Giants defense.
That's fair. And then, someone had to have some faith in Dan Campbell soup. And unfortunately, it was only me this week. So that was my other lone wolf pick, and I won it.
Ravens and their fucking mistakes. If they don't have their mistakes, they're going to be a Super Bowl contending team. As of week 3, I'm taking them out of the Super Bowl.
Oh, damn.
I am replacing them with the Bills. You cannot have that many mistakes. I understand football does not start till week 5. That doesn't mean
do shit, yeah.
They do count. You still gotta win. That's why I'm so happy the fucking 49ers are pulling off what they're pulling off at the start of the season.
Yeah, because last year it was not like that.
No, but that's what I like. Those 3 wins is gonna come down to the end of the season. Right now, the Ravens need to tighten the fuck up if they want a fucking chance. And that's just plain facts. I'm not gonna sit around. I'm not that guy who's gonna sit around and beat the bush around. I'm telling you what needs to happen. Their mistakes need to go away. And again, it doesn't start till week 5. But you cannot be fumbling that ball.
Right.
You cannot be fumbling.
So, for anyone that's new, this isn't really a game that I play with Chris, but I let him do some shout outs for the week, whether it's a team, a player, a coach, a mascot for all I care, the cheerleaders for all I care, a fan even. He can shout out whoever he wants, however many teams, players, whatever. So, Chris, do you have any shout outs? Probably the Bears for beating Dallas, right?
No, actually, and I hope that Trevor hears this very well. And I hope on this beautiful green earth that God made that this does not jinx him. But my player shout out this week, I'm going to go with Justin Herbert from the Chargers.
Okay.
You got to give credit to where credit is due. He threw for 300 yards.
Oh, damn.
47 attempts. He was 28 and 47. Don't confuse that. I mean, that's not great. But 300 yards, a win over his division rival, which, mind you, the Chargers has now faced 3 of their opponents in a 4-team division. So they already played their whole division week 1, 2, and 3.
Right.
And 3-0. 3-0.
Aren't there only like 3 or 4 teams that are undefeated right now?
Yes, but their 3-0 is a lot higher than anyone else because they beat every opponent in their division. So
that's fair.
That's already a 1-up in their category. So, and I didn't give them credit on week 1 or 2 when you started doing this player shout out thing. So I want to finally give him a shout out because you went through literally the grinding hall to get to where you're at. You're 3-0. You're already beat your opponents in your division once, which again, for you non-football fans out there that don't understand what that means, it's huge. When you beat the person in your division, it is huge. It can come down to a tie. So you don't want to.
Mike McLosh says, "Yeah, but he's no Jordan Love."
Yeah, Jordan Love's a bitch. He lost his streak.
Ouch, Mike. Ouch.
And the only reason, now just hear me out, the only reason I'm giving him the shout out for this week is because he is 3-0 and he threw for 300 yards. Again, his rating was not that great. His rating was pretty
Right.
shit, to be honest. But I at least got to give it to him once.
No one expected that loss.
Yeah, nobody did.
Yeah,
didn't expect
no.
that loss. We picked the Packers too.
Yeah, I was gonna say we all picked the Packers.
And then you always give me, I can do at least 2 of them.
2 MVPs of the week. Yes. I want your number 1 first and then kind of your runner-up second.
I would like to give Carson Wentz that, but this is the reason, before anyone doubts what I got to say, I can't give it to Carson Wentz. I would love to give it to Carson Wentz. But he played the Bengals.
Oh.
His defense just sucks. All right? So
who do you want to give your number 1 spot to this week?
Oh, man. That's kind of a tough one. I'm never going to give it to Geno Smith.
So while he's thinking about this, for anyone that's new, so we started doing MVP of the week. He picks 2 players of the week, one MVP and then 1 runner-up. And at the end of the season, I'm going to tally up how many times he says a person. And that's going to be our MVP, I guess. Whether it's the NFL's MVP or not. But that's going to be the Overtime Podcast MVP. Second place...
Oh, go ahead.
Second place could be a runner-up. Second place could be a tiebreaker.
I'm gonna go ahead. I got my second pick.
Your second pick?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to David Montgomery for the Lions.
Okay.
We're always talking about quarterbacks and how well the quarterback's doing. David Montgomery, 12 carries. 12. Only 12. 151 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Woo!
So
that's your runner-up.
Yeah. Who did I give it to, Justin? I should switch them.
Well, you did your shout-out for Justin. That doesn't mean he's got to be your MVP.
Let's give MVP to David.
So he's your number 1 pick?
Yeah. Because it's not every day you get a running back that's averaging 12 yards a carry. At 151 yards? That's 12 yards a carry. At 12 carries. That's simple math. I mean, 12 carries. So, 12.6. It says 12.6 average right here. So.
Okay, so who do you want your number 2 to be?
We'll go Justin.
Justin Herbert. Okay. Let me write him down. I do not think Chris has yet to pick the same person twice for either runner-up or first place. Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm sure there'll be a week where he picks the same person. But as he did it, like this week, I thought maybe he'd pick Daniel Jones again. But
next week, if he does good, I'm telling you right now, I am calling it out. If Daniel Jones does good next week and ends up 4-0 against the Rams, he's automatically, I think, going to be picked. Because, hey, man, y'all want to doubt him. Y'all want to keep fucking doubting him. Where's the Giants sitting? Hey, let me just shout them out real quick. Hey, Jacob Montero. Hey, I don't know his actual last name. Let me look it up. Let's see. Oh, is it really Devin Watts? Devin Watts. Hey, Jacob Montero and Devin Watts. Watts, not Watts.
Watts?
I told you all last year that Daniel Jones is on games on the Giants. I'm just asking you the simple question right now. What's the Colts record and what's the Giants record? Football don't begin until week 5.
Yep.
But he is showing up.
So I'm going to ask you two questions. I ask these, well, the one I'm going to start asking every week. This is going to be the first week I ask it. The other one I ask every week, and then you can open a pack. I figure that's probably so. First question: did Tua survive without getting a concussion this week?
I think he did.
I think he did too. He wasn't on my injury list, so. And then my second question: did Dak Prescott throw an interception?
He most likely did. You want me to check?
I think he threw 2 of them, didn't he?
I'm pretty sure he did.
Because didn't they kick him out and put the other?
Threw 2 of them.
We have to make it funny, guys. And then didn't the guy that came in throw an interception? Because I think I said something about, man, that's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, because they were down in the goal line. I think Dak threw both of his down at the red zone.
He did. I remember that.
And then whatever fuck his name is came in there and did
I
the same exact thing.
I was like, because didn't I say something about, man, Dallas must be cursed or something?
Apparently.
That was the highlight of my week, so
It's always a highlight of my week when they lose.
that's fair. So Chris is opening his is that Mahomes?
Yeah.
You're just I was gonna say you're just thrilled, aren't you? Kermit.
We got Ken Houston for the Houston Oilers. That's an oldie.
Oh damn.
Of course, it doesn't want to focus.
Well, no.
It's shiny. Whoa, shiny. We got Lad McConkey. Chargers.
Oh, that focused nice.
Nick Bolton.
I thought you were gonna say Bosa, and I was gonna be like, whoa.
Ooh, here we go. Brock fucking Bowers.
Oh, that's a nice card.
Where did I throw Kermit? Alright, that's one pack.
Okay, so before we do our week 4 picks, we're going to talk about the injuries that happened week 3. At least, I pulled this, I'm pretty sure, off of ESPN, and it said these were week 3 injuries, but for some reason, one of them, I'm like, wasn't that a week 2 injury? But I could just have my weeks blurred. So I only have 6 injuries, really. There were, I think, 8, but I only pulled the big names. The other 2, I think one was a practice squad injury, and the other one, I didn't recognize the name, so... What the hell was that?
Tasty.
So the first one I have is CeeDee Lamb with an ankle injury.
Yeah. How bad is that injury? I've seen it happen, but is he out this week too, or is he just...
I'll be honest with you, I just put CeeDee Lamb ankle. I didn't really write the severity of... So that's on me.
Yeah, we'll have to see if he's going to be playing this week, though, is the biggest issue.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Sorry, podcast.
And the only reason I asked that is because he did try to come back in. He tried to come back in, and
Is this where I
he
pulled
couldn't
it from?
he couldn't cut right, so
It says...
questionable, probably.
Yeah, it says Lamb expressed some initial optimism about the injury, but it looks like he could be sidelined up to a month. High ankle sprain is what he had.
Oof.
Yeah, ouch. Not like turf toe, though.
Yeah, grade 3 or whatever it was. Fuck that.
Next one on this list, I have James Conner from the Cardinals, which I remember that one happening.
Yeah, didn't he get carded?
He got carted off, yeah.
Yeah, prayers for him. I think that's a big doozy for them.
Yeah, it says ESPN's Adam Schefter reports the injury is season ending.
Oh no!
So he's out.
There goes everyone's fucking fantasy and their touchdown parlays because he was a big time scorer for the Cardinals. I hope he gets better. I don't like seeing those season-ending injuries. I'm gonna be just straight up. I don't care what team it is.
Next one I have. This is the one that for some reason I thought was a week 2 injury, but It was a Najee Harris. I don't know why I thought he was injured the week before, but
No, I think he got injured during the Broncos.
okay. It says he has a torn Achilles.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah, which would end his season.
And-
Yeah.
And what's crazy to me is the Chargers. They're like, I think the West Coast is cursed because it seems like the West Coast people always get injured. Because now, just hear me out. Last year, 49ers signed, who the fuck was it? Leonard Floyd. He hasn't missed a regular season game.
Oh shit.
And if it was, it's like it was beginning. But he had the longest on defense. He was a defensive player. What happens? He gets fucking hurt, misses a few games. Najee Harris is a running back that came from Pittsburgh. He hasn't missed. I don't know. I don't remember where I read it at, but he hasn't missed a lot of games either. So what does the Chargers do? They go out and they get him.
And then now
And here he
he's
is.
yep.
It's just unfucking real. I don't know if the trainers out there, maybe I don't know. Maybe they're fucking thinks fairy dust is what the fuck to do because fuck California. First off, fuck Dallas and fuck California. You know, so maybe the fucking guys out there, the trainers think that fairy dust is something that they need to eat or something, and it ain't working. It ain't fucking working. Figure something else out. These fucking guys in the East Coast, man, they're tougher than fuck. I mean, look what Najee, dude. Najee did not miss 2 or 3 years with Pittsburgh. He's never missed a game 2 or 3 years with Pittsburgh, and all of a sudden now he goes out to LA and he's injured, done for this fucking season.
Yeah.
Injured. I can't say too much about Christian McCaffrey though. He was in and out of injury during his North Carolina career, but
Well, going from the West Coast to the East Coast, Mike Evans on the Buccaneers. It does say that he's questionable for week 4. They think if he's going to be out, it's only going to be for a week. So, anything to say about that, or
that's a big one. But I don't. I still Mayfield magic. I'm just not. I don't know how to word it. I'm not going against Mayfield again. Just I'm done. I said the Buccaneers was going to lose one of these games, and I think it was week 2. I got proved wrong. So
no,
doesn't
it
matter
happens.
who he has on his doesn't matter who he has on his team. That dude's winning.
I do see here Chris Godwin is close to returning.
Yeah, that's gonna be big.
Yeah. One that for some reason I have on my list, but it's not on this list. Mac Jones.
Oh yeah, he hurt
His knee.
yeah, he was limping there that one game
Uh-huh.
or that one play. So he's probably just questionable though, huh?
Hold on, let me scroll back up. I was looking to see what else was on this list. Oh, I don't know, because he's not on this list. They said, I think they did say he was questionable, because they said something about if they have to bring in the third string, but it sounded like they were unsure, so. I said a freaking course.
Yeah.
And then,
It's getting ridiculous.
cream of the crop is Nick Bosa. With a season-ending torn ACL, and I saw something about them trading him, but I didn't look further into that. Something about I don't think they are either. I just happened to see it was like a headline, and I was like, "What?"
They're not trading him. They're probably wanting to trade for somebody of his caliber.
Probably. Yeah, and the rest of these names I don't.
I think they need to get Isaac Garenda more involved. Is what I really.
I
think.
don't disagree. That's all I have for injuries. So I guess we can go. We'll do week 4 picks, and then you can open another pack, and then we'll play a game. Open a pack.
Okay.
So again, for anyone that's new, now we're gonna do our week 4 picks. Chris's dad and Chris's friend Trevor also partake in this, so I do have their picks written down in my handy dandy notebook. I've done my picks. I write Chris's down as we go, and like I said, and then we do a season or a week record and a season record. And I'm gonna be honest with you, babe. We pretty well all of us picked almost the same people so far. This week's gonna be pretty close, I think.
Yeah, what is our season records?
Oh yeah, I guess I can.
We didn't go over that yet.
Oh no, well this is a good time to do it. You just want to do
week 3 picks.
Week 3.
I did horrible.
For some reason I didn't do bad week 3. Oh, because I had all the Lone Wolves. That's right. I went 13-3. And then Chris's dad and Trevor, they tie every week. 9-6. Both of them were 9-6. They have tied every single week so far.
They're probably calling each other.
They probably are. They're probably at work together going, yeah, you should pick this person.
You mean team, bitch.
Or yeah. And then poor Chris was 8-8.
Yeah, broke even, baby.
You did. You weren't. So, Chris, as of right now in the season, is 28-20, which is not bad. Don't get me wrong.
That's horrible.
That was me last year. He's in last place so far. And then Chris's dad and Trevor are both tied 34-13.
34-13.
Hold on.
I don't think I'm catching that. Let me guess. You did your math wrong.
I probably did, but yeah, because my math isn't mathing.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Alex. Always gotta fuck something up.
They both went 34-13, but for some reason I was 36-12, so I'm missing a game somewhere. 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, maybe it's on theirs. Sorry.
Yeah, it would have to be on theirs.
It is.
So we'll get back to that. Since someone can't fucking add. You have the worst system ever. That's all I gotta say.
Anyways, you want to just go ahead and open a pack while I do this math again?
Yes. What a shame. I gotta open another fucking pack.
Oh, I know.
It's either you're not writing something down correctly, or you just can't count.
Probably that I can't count.
Yeah, knowing you suck in math.
Okay, so that one's right.
All right, I pulled a Jalen Hurts.
Ooh.
Not too bad, not too shabby. Hey, Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase. I don't know why it's not focusing. It usually focuses. Hold on, let me try something.
Okay, I figured it out. I figured out the math.
What happened? Who'd you fuck up?
Your dad and Trevor. They're 35-13. And I'm 36-12. I'm in first place so far, but not by much.
Damn, I really. Oh my god, I'm gonna frame this fucker. Darrelle Revis.
Oh, that's nice.
I wish it would actually focus here. Focus.
It focused. There you go. Ooh, that's
Darrell
nice.
fucking Revis. He's just one of my favorite players of all time. And we got Justin Jefferson.
Hmm.
Focus on my finger.
Your camera's like, what the hell?
No way!
Oh boy.
My
Oh my god! That is so funny!
Oh, Justine Herbert.
Justine Herbert.
I'll tell you what, out of one of the best quarterbacks. In no way did I just pull him after he was my man of the week.
That is funny.
I was telling Trevor.
I figured.
I told him I like McConkey and I like Herbert, and I just pulled him today. Let's go. How crazy is that?
I think it's funny you pulled Justin Herbert.
I think it's very funny. And that was after. It was here live and recorded. It was here after
You picked.
I put him down.
Yeah, that is funny.
So.
All right, I guess we can do our week 4 picks.
Finally. Quit fucking your math up.
Shh. I figured it out. So first game is Seahawks at Cardinals.
It's gonna be a tough one. It's a divisional game.
Agreed. I struggled figuring out.
But I went against Seahawks last week, and I went against the Cardinals last week, so I'm going Seahawks this week.
All right, we all picked the Seahawks. The next game I struggled with, Vikings at Steelers.
Listen.
I struggled.
I don't know how both teams... Okay, this is going to be a game in Dublin. So I took that into...
Account.
And I'm still going with the Vikings. It's going to be a tough game. It's a tough decision. I've already thought about my decisions this week. But I just have to go off the Vikings of how they've been running the ball and passing the ball.
Okay.
Okay. Jordan Mason just went off. And if the Steelers can't stop the run, they're not going to stop the pass because you can do play action, and that's the killer. It's I think it's going to be an offensive shootout, if anything. But with jet lag involved,
yeah,
I don't know. With jet lag involved, I don't know, dude. I just feel like if it was here in America at the Steelers, it's an offensive shootout. Being across seas like this, it's going to be a close one, but I'm picking the Vikings.
Vikings? Trevor is the only one that picked the Steelers.
He almost has to pick the Steelers, though.
I know. Next game I have, and I can't wait to hear what Chris picks, is Commanders at Falcons.
I'm picking the Commanders. That's an easy decision. After what the fuck
they did last week.
You can't even score on a fucking Panthers.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
What do you think? What are you gonna do against the Commanders when they're putting up 40 points?
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'll have you know, nobody picked the Falcons this week. We all picked the Commanders.
Hey, in my defense, all right, I can't remember the owner's name. Mr. Owner of the Atlanta Falcons.
Mr. Owner, I love it.
I have picked you week 1, week 2, week 3.
He did.
But after this week 3,
that's
true.
You
can't score on the Carolina Panthers?
That's bad.
I'm out.
That's bad.
30-0.
Yeah, that's real bad, to be honest. You
let one of the worst quarterbacks right now. You know, I think he's a great quarterback, but right now he's worse. I think he needs a little bit of help, to be honest. You let the worst quarterback and, well, I guess defense put up 30 points.
That is bad. I agree.
Sorry.
Um,
No more Falcons.
well, next game I have is Chargers at Giants.
Chargers.
Yeah, well, we all picked the Chargers, so. Titans at Texans. Oh boy.
Houston just let go CJ Gardner Jones. I don't know what for. I don't know how bad he was actually playing. I don't pay attention to the defense that close. But if they're making moves already, they have to win this game. Houston, I have picked you every week. For the love of God, win this fucking game. And if you don't, CJ Stroud, you're going to have to do something. Start running the fucking ball, CJ. I have so much faith in you, and you are letting me down. I have praised you and praised you and praised you, but you fucking suck this year. Please prove me wrong. I'm still going with the Texans.
We all picked the Texans, so.
But I'm just so tired of giving my faith to CJ Stroud for him to let me down. I have been bashed in my early careers of liking Josh Allen. I was told that I was an idiot for believing in Josh Allen. Here I am with CJ Stroud. Am I an idiot? I don't know. No one's called me an idiot yet. But god damn, CJ, you got to do something. He used to be a dynamic quarterback where he can run and throw. Dude, he's gonna have to start using his legs or something. This kid's got talent. He's not using it. Okay.
Next game I struggled with.
Can we skip it?
No. Eagles at Buccaneers.
Because I did just get done saying I'm not going against Mayfield ever again. And you know what? I live by the words. Don't say unless you want the world to hear it. So baby, let's go Mayfield.
So you're picking
let's go Bucks.
Me and Trevor have the Eagles winning, but you and your dad have the Bucks winning. And the only reason that I did not pick the Bucks, and you're gonna laugh at me, is because I looked at what time that game was, and I was like, "That's not prime time, so there's gonna be no Mayfield Magic."
There was Mayfield Magic last week.
Well, that's true.
Oh, Jesus, how the fuck you pick this game?
The Panthers at Patriots? Yeah. You're telling me.
Oh, I'm just gonna guess.
Okay.
I didn't look at Trevor's picks. I'm gonna guess that Trevor picked the Patriots.
Well, who are you picking?
I'm gonna pick the Panthers.
Oh, damn. That's your first lone wolf pick of the week.
Is that right? Everyone picked the Patriots.
Yep,
huh?
Yep. We all picked the Patriots except for you.
You know, the only reason I figured that Trevor picked the Patriots is one of his best friends, Patriots fan.
Okay.
Now, I'm probably wrong on this, but I feel like the Patriots are probably going to win this. But I'm picking the Panthers because hopefully that 30-0 against the Falcons is going to give them like a
boost.
A high.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, we got that. We only needed one, baby.
I did think about that before I made my pick, but I'm like, I don't know. I think I'm still going to go with the Patriots.
And I'm not knocking the Patriots one bit. I think the Patriots are a mediocre team this year.
Agreed.
I'll say mediocre. I ain't going to say great enough. They're a mediocre team, I feel like. So, like I said, I'm most likely wrong on this pick, but I'm picking the Panthers because sometimes you just gotta throw that fucking curveball, and I feel like
okay.
The Panthers winning 30-0 last. Maybe they start clicking. Maybe somewhere they start clicking. You know.
That's fair. All right. Next game
Bills.
I have, I was gonna say we all picked the Bills.
Bills. Bills. I picked Saints last week. Look what happened. You guys got creamed. I'm not doing it again. Country Rally, you're gonna be or Rattler. You're gonna be 0-11 on your starts. You're fucking horrible.
Yikes!
You're fucking horrible. They need a fucking. I'm sorry. He needs to go or something. I don't know what's going on. Dude can't win a game. Maybe he's cursed.
I mean, Browns at Lions.
Lions.
We all picked the Lions. Could I see maybe the Browns? Maybe, but I still have faith in Dan
Hey.
Campbell.
You heard what I said earlier. I said the Browns is one of those sneaky teams this year.
Yeah.
You don't know till you know.
I still have faith in Dan Campbell, so.
Well, yeah, I do too.
It's Jags at 49ers.
Obviously, we're picking the 49ers.
Well, yeah, we have to, but. You have any opinions on that game?
Win that fucking game.
Well.
That's all I gotta say. Win the fucking game. And then I'll have a fucking opinion.
Colts at Rams. This was another one I kind of struggled with. I was like, oh, I don't know what to pick there. What does everybody else have? Okay.
If I say the Colts, I'm probably lone wolf in this one too.
You gotta give me your pick. You never know.
I know I never know. That's why I don't like looking at the picks. That's why I like how he sends it.
Yeah, no, I struggled too, so.
Let me go look at some statistics. That's a tough one there. Damn, they have the Rams at money line.
Do they?
185, yeah. They have it a 3.5 spread, so winning by a little over a field goal.
Yeah, so I mean that's pretty close, I will say.
55% match predictor saying Rams are gonna win. Did you have to? What are you trying to do? I hate to do it because I know everyone already picked the Rams, but that's who I'm gonna have to go with.
You said the Rams?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you would
have to go with the Rams.
If you picked the Colts, you would have been a lone wolf. Bears at Raiders.
Bears.
You're saying the Bears?
Yep.
Well, for some other effing reason, I'm the only one that picked the Raiders. I don't know why I picked the Raiders. I just did. I was like, up the Raiders. No rhyme or reason. But everyone else picked the Bears.
Why you play every Sunday?
Yep. Oh, the next game.
I already had my pick. I already thought about this game.
Ravens at Chiefs.
I'm picking the Ravens.
Ravens. Let me see what everyone else picked. Trevor is our little lone wolf. Yep, yes, he is.
Means it's at the Chiefs. I can see them winning.
Yeah.
Probably going to get a couple fucking calls favored their way because they always do. Man, I'm kind of hoping I'm wrong on the Rams game, though. And if I am, next time I'm going to go with my heart again.
Yeah,
It's close like that.
I really wasn't sure who to pick on that one, but I was like, you know what? I hope the Ravens win. There's one
You
thing.
don't want them to win?
Well, I don't really want them to win, but against the Chiefs, I want them to win.
Worthy is on track to play. I just got an update. And Ricky Pearsall, sore knee, a surprise add to the injury report,
Uh-oh.
but it's not a big concern, it says. So
Okay. Just aching a little bit, sounds like. Ah, he got shot. He'll be fine. um, Packers at Cowboys.
Packers. Fuck Dallas. I ain't doing that shit again. Fuck Dallas.
he picked Dallas 1 week, and they lost.
Yo, maybe I should pick them every week then.
There you go. There you go.
And then I'll be wrong. I can't be doing that. Hell no.
That's okay. We all picked the Packers. So.
And I'm picking the Dolphins for next game.
Dolphins. You know, I actually struggled with this one.
I did too, but I just don't have enough faith in the Jets.
So you and Trevor picked the Dolphins, and your dad and I picked the Jets.
That's fine. I think Dad thought, well, I mean, to be fair, Mike McDaniels is on the hot seat.
True. True.
He thought they fired their head coach. I said, no, I don't think. They just think he's on the hot seat right now.
They're thinking about it. And then last but not least, Bengals at Broncos.
That's a tough one.
That was a tough one.
It's so tough that I'm picking the Broncos.
Cool, we all picked the Broncos. So this is
And
what
by the way, Jets and Dolphins Monday night game. Why are we picking 2 trash games to play on Monday night?
agreed.
If I wanted to watch the fucking garbage disposal, I'd go to the fucking Waste Management and watch them
You
trash.
No, if you wanted to watch the garbage disposal, you'd go watch the Cowboys game.
Wow.
Duh. Yeah, I feel like, honest to God, the Ravens and Chiefs game would be a good Monday night game. That would be a good game to watch.
Whatever.
So here's where we are with Lone Wolves this week. I was the only one that picked the Raiders. Chris is the only one that picked the Panthers. Your dad picked someone else picked everything your dad picked, so he has no Lone Wolf picks. And then Trevor picked the Steelers and the Chiefs. Those were his 2 Lone Wolf picks. So I guess we'll see what happens.
I'll tell him that way he knows.
Yeah, Steelers and Chiefs. All right. Now we get to go to the fun stuff, podcast listeners. Now we get to actually either play games or do fun things. Like, this is my favorite part of the podcast. So the first thing we're going to do is Chris is going to do his little hot takes. If he has any.
Hot takes. I didn't even think of one this week.
Well, it's okay if you don't have any.
I mean, my hot take was kind of earlier in the show. Jackson Dart starting.
How do you think that's going to go?
Jaden Daniels is sick. Not my decision, he says.
Oh, that sucks.
He was limited at practice with his knee.
You have 3 more packs to open, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just kind of planning out when to tell you to open them.
Really, my hot take this week was not giving, what's his name? Hot take this week too could be switching to Dart. That is strictly up to the ball, however you fucking say his last name. And it's a head coach decision coming down to it. It's strictly his decision. So I don't know. I feel like it's a good move. You guys know how I feel about Russell. I feel if you're not gonna provide. Listen, Russell, he's been doing great this year. But he's got to lay off the deep ball so much. And I think that's what's been getting him in trouble. Deep balls, kind of doing like he did with DK Metcalf, but he's throwing to DK Metcalf. Of course, a 50-50 ball, DK Metcalf is coming down with it 70% of the time. Dude's fucking like 7 foot tall. He's a big dude. You can't be doing that with someone like Malik Neighbors and Robinson. You just can't. I think it's Robinson. You can't be doing that shit. Okay? And then now he's starting to throw them when they're double covered. You can't do that. So hopefully Jackson Dart comes in here and he shows why he was one of their picks during the draft. Why he was their first pick or second pick in the draft. I think he was their second or third. It was so long ago, so don't hold me to it. But there's a reason why they're switching, and if it's a head coach decision, I'm putting him in the hot seat. You went out, you got Russell Wilson because you were afraid, and you're paying him all this money. I think he's only getting paid for the year, maybe 2 years. I don't know what deal he actually signed, but the fact of the matter is, you're benching him for a rookie, a Super Bowl winning quarterback. You're benching him for a rookie.
Right.
If that doesn't speak fucking volume, I don't know what would. So with that being said, Brian Daboll he's under a microscope right now. And I like him as a head coach. I think he's nice, but he has that fucking I don't know how to word it. Like he's a nice coach, but he has that like he has a good mentality to him. Like he's not afraid to light into you.
Right.
When you need lit into. So I don't know. I hope the best for Jackson Dart. I actually hope he's maybe my spotlight player of the week, right next to fucking Daniel Jones.
Okay.
But yeah, I'd say my hot take is because I haven't heard this yet. So a hot take is supposed to be something that others don't really agree upon. I think switching to Dart, he has Brian Daboll's in a microscope right now.
Okay.
Something behind the scenes we're saying, hey, Brian, you got to do something. Like, you got to figure this out. Like, we spent all this money for the defense. Why are we losing? And Daboll's like, all right, bet. We'll fucking bench Russell and put Dart in. So now I say he's getting watched.
Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I have 3 questions for you. I'm going to ask one question and then we're going to do the next thing and then I'll go back, ask you another question. At the end of every question, open a pack once you answer it. So first question I have, and I hope this is what you meant when you wanted me to find questions for you, because I thought these were good questions. So first question I have is, has the use of instant replay and challenges improved the quality of officiating, or has it hurt the flow and integrity of the game?
Wait, what was it?
Has the use of instant replay and challenges improved the quality of officiating, or has it hurt the flow and integrity of the game?
I think it's been fine for
Okay.
years.
Okay.
That was kind of a weird question.
Well, I didn't know if you'd have a strong opinion about it one way or the other, so I thought, well, we'll give it a try.
No, but I think I'm glad that they started the instant replay under the 2 minutes on scoring drop or scoring plays and
Okay.
turnovers and shit like that because I think that's helped the game. It slowed it down.
But it's helped it.
But I don't watch the game for it to be slow. I watch the game for the game. I
Yeah,
don't care how
right.
long it takes.
Right. You're having a good time regardless of how long the game is.
I think they need to not have ties. I think, in my personal opinion, no game should end in a tie. But
Okay.
that's just hey.
Okay.
You pay millions to these guys. That's all they got to do is play football. Yes, it is hard. I'm not gonna sit there and say it ain't hard, but come on, dude. This fucking tie bullshit.
Okay. Um, go ahead and open a pack then.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
Chubba Hubbard. Chubba Hubbard. You don't need to know who he looks like.
Oh, damn.
Will Anderson Jr. Hopefully he steps up this week.
Oh, nice.
I don't know why it's not focusing. Another Brock Bowers. I'm not even going to share that one. I got Wesley Wall.
Okay.
Dude used to be a badass. I don't know how old he is now, but. Oh, Justin Simmons. That's a good safety. He's a safety. I can't remember. Another one of those fucking weird cards again. All right, next question.
Oh no, we're not doing a question right now. We're going to do a game.
Oh, okay.
Chris loves it when I find games to play. I don't think you're going to mind this game. So, this one is start, bench, cut. So, for this week, I have 3 quarterbacks. You need to start one, bench one, and cut one. And I sort of think I know what you're going to say, but.
Go for it.
The 3 quarterbacks I have are Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, and CJ Stroud.
Well, obviously you're starting Patrick Mahomes. I hate Kermit the Frog, but you got to start him.
That still kills me.
In your bench, I mean, if we're talking scenarios right now, you would bench CJ Stroud and cut Joe Burrow because Joe Burrow's out for the season.
Okay, let's say they were all peak health, no injuries.
Then you cut CJ Stroud.
Okay, see, I thought maybe you'd say cut Patrick Mahomes and then bench CJ and start Joe, but I see your logic.
But if they're all peak healthy, I would start Joe Burrow over.
Okay, but you'd still cut CJ.
Yeah, but the only reason I'd start Joe Burrow is he would be winning so many more games if he had a defense behind him. And
right.
if he had Kansas City's defense, shit. When Kansas City won all those Super Bowls, if Joe Burrow, you play Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes situation, it's game over, dude. You would hate Kansas City more than you hate Kansas City now.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and ask another question, and I feel like you're going to have a strong opinion on this one. But we'll see. Sometimes you shock me. Should the NFL expand to include international teams or keep it all based in the United States?
Nope.
I figured that's what you'd say.
Nope. It is called the NFL for
that's fine. That's fair. I figured that was going to be your answer, but
I don't mind having games across seas. I don't mind that, but don't make it divisional.
That was going to be my next question off of that is what are your opinions on the overseas games? So
I don't mind overseas games, just don't make them division rival.
That's fair.
Like the fucking Steeler game this week against Minnesota. First off, we're in 2 complete different conferences. So we're clearly not in the same division.
Right.
So that is totally fine by me.
Yeah, I think that'll be a good game too.
No fucking way.
What?
I just got my next pack ready and I just happened to see the first card.
Oh, but we'll go ahead and open it.
What is open? I just said I opened it.
Oh. We'll go
I
ahead.
just glanced down to see who the fuck I just pulled. There ain't no way I just pulled this card.
Well, go ahead and show us.
I don't think these cards are actually worth a lot, so we'll have to buy the contender packs next time.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But I just fucking pulled Steve fucking Young, dude.
Nice. Nice.
One of the top, I would say, 5 quarterbacks of all time. Motherfucker. That is awesome. Devontae Adams. That's a brand new card. Obviously, these are 2025s, but that
nice.
is like, that is spanking new.
Spanking new. Love it.
Tony Pollard for the Titans.
Okay.
Another spanking new card. Najee Harris after he just got injured. I'll just go ahead and kind of show that. Y'all know what he looks like. And Calvin Ridley.
Nice. All right.
No way. I gotta send this one to fucking. If I get any Chargers dupes, I probably would send it to
Trevor.
Trevor. I don't know if he collects card or not, but
well, all right. So the next one I kind of did steal from ESPN, and it is one that Chris has brought up. Chris,
that's the questions we need is real time questions. It's not that instant replay question. What the fuck is
that? Chris, do you have any bold predictions for the week?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, actually I do.
Okay.
My bold prediction is that we're all going to be wrong on the Rams game.
Okay.
Daniel Jones is going to walk out there and he's going to throw for 3 touchdowns and 250 yards.
So you're saying 3 touchdowns and how many yards?
250.
250 yards for Daniel Jones. Okay. I wrote that down.
Jay Taylor's going to run all over him.
All right. Any other bold predictions this week?
Ooh. Baker Mayfield for 45 touchdowns.
Did you say 45 touchdowns?
I like the Eagles, but I fuck the Eagles too. No, I just feel like that's my only prediction.
Okay. That's not a bad prediction.
Oh, let's do a wild one. Hold on, let's do a wild prediction.
Okay, yeah,
let's see if I can guess it. Since last week we had, 5 fucking blocked field goals? 2 of them ran back for a touchdown. Let's say we get 4 blocked field goals this week. And 1 of them ran back for a touchdown.
4 blocked field goals, 1 run back for TD. Perfect. All right, I like these predictions. Very specific. I like it. All right, this is my last question. And this is what I'm actually curious to know your opinion on. Do you believe
in magic?
No. Has fantasy football had a positive or negative impact on how fans engage with the NFL?
50-50.
50-50?
Yeah, I feel like with the money leagues, the money fantasy leagues, they take it like Najee Harris getting hurt. That's huge for fantasy. Who else got hurt that's out of Nick Bosa?
Yeah.
But we're talking more like running backs and shit. What the fuck? Cam Akers or whatever for the Joe Burrow for that matter. Like,
Yeah, Joe Burrow was a big one.
I mean, it's just one of those things where some fans take it a little too serious,
That's fair.
and then like,
Well, to be fair,
they're just getting nasty, you know.
there are some fans that just take the game too seriously. Like it's almost like it's their paycheck, but they're not betting. They're not betting any money. They're not in a fantasy league. They're just watching, and they take it way too seriously.
I think when you yell, it cuts your mic out.
Oh, sorry. Oops.
I don't know why it does that.
Because it's a trash mic and it can't handle.
Can't handle your fucking loud mouth. That's for damn sure. I can't even handle you.
I was waiting for it. You have one more pack, correct?
Yeah.
Go ahead and open her.
Opener.
Open her up.
Get an opener. I'm looking for those contender cards.
Oh, okay.
Alright. That way we get some ready. I got Devin A. Chan, or however you say his last name. Speaking of Jay Taylor, there he is.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
Jonathan Taylor. Gonna run all over the fucking defense. No way. One of my idols, and I don't have his jersey. I did have his jersey when I was younger, and I actually took it to a PNC game.
I was about to say, is it Michael Vick?
Michael Vick. Hell yeah, brother. Randy motherfucking Moss. I'm getting old. I like the old heads. And then, whoa, dude.
Oh, boy.
What is that card, bro?
Oh, boy.
This is crazy. I don't even know who this is. He's an offensive lineman, but that card looks sweet as fuck.
Oh, that is cool.
Rookie card.
Ah, shit, that's awesome.
Come on, focus up. Focus.
There you go. Deion Walker. For the Buffalo Bills. Huh.
I wish you guys could see how, like, shiny it is.
You can
see it's shiny, but it's glitter.
Oh, that's cool.
It is a sweet looking card. We're going to have to look him up. Look that card up, see if it's good. That's a fucking sweet looking card. Alright, so Mega Box is $50.
Okay.
Should I just buy one?
It's up to you, babe. As long as we have it before next podcast recording.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm thinking about buying it now. What we ought to look for is how to get a autograph one or whatever, a Manila Millennium card or whatever you call it. Is it in the Mega Box or is it in the Hobby Box? That's the money cards. We're looking for money cards.
Yeah, you're right about that.
So we'll look that up when we're done this podcast.
All right, so the only thing I have is Chris's favorite game in the world to play, and it's guess that player. So
Justin Herbert.
It's not Justin Herbert, but I would shit myself if you ever guessed it before I even. I would shit myself. So, anyways, for anyone that's new listening, watching, whatever, every week I pick a player. Well, actually, I do a random NFL player, like, name generator. And Chris's free clue, because it's not really a clue for him, is what college they went to. That almost never helps Chris, so it's like a freebie. And then I have to somehow find 5 interesting facts about them. It could be interesting, it could be a stat, it could be a fun fact, whatever. And then he
catch up on steak.
Yeah, like Kermit the Frog likes ketchup on his steak. I'm going to be honest with you. This week, it gave me CeeDee Lamb. I could not find anything about that man that was interesting. Nothing.
He's not a sheep.
The only interesting thing I could find is that he got his nickname from his Pee Wee coach. Because CD's not his real name.
The fuck is it?
It's like Sedavarius or something. It's weird.
Yeah, fuck that.
And his coach hated saying it.
So Devarius, so he's like CD.
Yeah, and his Pee
Maybe
Wee.
he said CD's nuts.
CD's nuts. Oh my god. Hold on. CD Lamb. I'll tell you what is.
Rochester.
Sedarian. Sedarian de Leon. So CD.
That's so dumb.
Well, his Pee Wee coach hated saying his name every time, so he came up with CD. So it stuck. So, but that was literally the only interesting fact I could find. So I actually had to find another player because I'm like, I can't find anything on this guy. This guy, I found some stuff. So,
all right, let's get on with it.
Your freebie clue is that he went to the University of Michigan.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Joe Montana.
No, it was not Joe Montana. No,
Anyway.
It's a current NFL player anyways.
All right, continue.
So growing up, this player did competitive dance alongside his sisters. He's a dancer.
Is he a wide receiver?
I'm gonna be honest with you, I actually don't know.
Oh Jesus. You pick somebody you don't even know what position they even play, bro. That makes no fucking sense.
To be fair, this is the first week I actually don't know what position they play. He didn't start playing football. He started with lacrosse and he went to football. I think it said when he was like middle school or something, he started playing tackle football. But he was a lacrosse player first, and he played lacrosse in college.
Okay.
So this is a dumb clue, but I thought it was interesting. He spends time, I don't know if it's daily or weekly or monthly or whatever, he writes down all of his goals.
AJ Brown.
No, but I like that you guessed.
I feel like he's a wide receiver this week.
The next two might give it away. I think the one for sure will give it away. When he was a rookie, he had 9 sacks.
Well, so it's definitely not a wide receiver.
I guess that should have been my clue, but...
Nicholas Bosa.
No.
No,
but that...
He's got a
Actually, that wasn't a bad guess now that I think about it, because Nick Bosa is known for sacking these people, so...
Well, yeah.
Duh.
He's a defensive player. Obviously, he's going to have sacks.
Well, yeah, I know.
You probably picked a linebacker or a fucking Fred Warner.
No.
I'm trying to think of people who have sisters. You said sisters or sister?
He had more than one sister, yes. I would
Micah Parsons.
No. I would pay good money to watch Fred Warner do competitive dance.
Jerry Rice did.
I did know that, actually.
He took ballet.
They say that's great for them. It teaches them agility.
Well, yeah, it teaches them a lot, like how to keep your toes in bounds.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
All right, next hint, I guess.
This is your last hint, and I think it's going to give it away. I actually forgot about this.
You always say this.
I know.
And it never does.
I know. During the 2024 season, he suffered a really, really bad leg injury.
Aiden Hutchinson.
Yep.
He has sisters?
Yeah, that's what it said. It said he did.
See that big motherfucker dancing.
It said he did competitive dance with his sisters, and I was like, interesting. Because he does not look like a guy who would be doing...
Not anymore. Maybe back in his fucking... I could see him playing lacrosse.
It said he was a lacrosse player first. And it also said...
I don't know if I'd want to go against him in lacrosse.
Oh, no. It did say the only reason the goal thing I thought was funny is because I guess when he was like 9 or 10, he told his dad that he was going to go to the University of Michigan, and everyone's like, yeah, okay. And look what he did.
Hey, it's always good to have goals,
Yeah.
and you write them down. He's awesome. I love him even more for that.
And
What
they,
did I tell you? What did I tell you with what we're write it down?
yeah, you're right. Well,
When you fucking doubt me, I'm gonna fucking do it just for spite now. That's how I, well, not you, just
oh, I was like,
okay. People didn't want to get me. People didn't want me to get a crotch rocket. Guess what? There's one sitting out here in the garage. My goal was I was gonna buy a brand new dirt bike. Guess what? There's one sitting out here in the garage. Don't doubt me. I'm gonna do it just for spite.
the other thing I thought was cool about reading about Aiden Hutchinson, everyone says he is such a natural leader with everything. Like, he's got really good locker room, like, aura about him, and, like, all of his team says that he's super easy to talk to and, like, isn't judgmental or anything, so I thought that was kind of neat.
Max, he always wants to be on the screen.
Yeah. So that's all I have.
Oh, Bubba, say bye-bye to the screen. Don't stop recording, then.
I know. Go ahead. All right. TikTok. Goodbye. Now I gotta figure out how to end my stream.
Peace, Twitch. Again, anybody watching this on Twitch or hears this on Spotify, if you would like to see me bet the teams that I've picked, go ahead over to my YouTube, which is Murdoch Gaming, and see it all there. But for Spotify and Twitch, so long, everybody. We'll see you guys next week with me being the winner on my lone wolf. So you heard what I said already. 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock games only. If we win one of these, maybe we'll do all the games. But we have the Tampa Bay winning. We have Buffalo winning. We have the Lions winning. I'm putting my faith on fucking Houston again. Chargers winning. I got the Commanders winning. I got the Panthers winning. Oh, Jesus. They got that plus 200. That ain't good. I have the Rams winning. We don't bet on the 49ers. In the evening games, I have the Ravens winning and I have the Bears. Let's see our wager. $838.
Wow.
See, I don't think there's any boost or nothing probably yet. If we did boost, that'd be sweet, but that's all right. All right, guys. So $838 on a 10-leg parlay. Come on. Let's win this fucking money. Place.
Oh, that's
and
exciting.
Done. All right, guys. Wish me luck. Again, YouTube only exclusive. So glad you guys could stick around and see this. Peace out, guys. See y'all next week.